the good stuff. Floyd Marshall, founder of A Conversation with Podcast, and I interview some of the dopest and most amazing Black people in the independent film and Hollywood film space. And today I just wanted to come to you really quickly to talk about a word that a lot of people use, but they don't really understand what it means in the industry. And the word is collaboration. A lot of times you'll hear people say, yo, let's collaborate, let's collaborate, let's collaborate. So I'm going to give you guys the definition of collaboration. Collaboration means two or more people or groups working together to create, build, or achieve a shared goal. It involves sharing ideas, skill, and hard work to reach an outcome that is better than what one person could do alone. So, you know what? I'm going to read that again because this is where people really fall down on when we're talking about true collaboration. Collaboration means two or more people or groups working together to create, build, or achieve a shared goal. It involves sharing ideas, skills, and hard work to reach an outcome that is better than what one person could do alone. And here is where the issue comes in with so many people when it comes to true collaborations. You have two people, they get together, or you may have a group of people, they get together, and someone will say, hey, would love to collaborate with you, would love to collaborate with you, work with you. And then when they sit down for the collaboration, oftentimes what ends up happening, one person is doing the lion's share of the work. And that is not a true collaboration. That is basically you kind of helping them out. A true collaboration, as the definition said, is when two or more people get together and they work together to do the work to form the collaboration. But again, oftentimes when people say, hey, let's collaborate, they're not really understanding that it is basically a 50-50 thing. That the two of you are bringing your shared ideas together. You sit down, you flesh them out, and then you're actually doing the work together. You're bringing your resources together to create that thing. So often with people that I've mentored and people that I've talked to in the film industry, what ends up happening when someone says, well, hey, Floyd, I want to collaborate. Again, one person ends up doing the lion's share of the work, and that is not a true collaboration. One thing that I would highly recommend if you're going to go into a collaboration is draw up a memorandum of understanding so that each party knows exactly what their role in this collaboration is going to be. So there is absolutely no confusion. Hey, we're going to draw up this memorandum of understanding. These are going to be my roles. Those can be your roles. Everybody agrees on it. You sign off on it. It's a contract. And then you guys get down to work creating something amazing. But make sure that when you are going into your collabs, that there is no gray areas, that there is a clear understanding of what each party is going to bring to the collab as far as resources, money, everything, because you don't want to get tripped up. You get into it and you find yourself doing 90% of the work, 80% of the work, and you're sitting there wondering, well, where's the other party's effort or whatever? So you really want to make sure that when you enter into a true collaboration, that it is actually a partnership and not you doing the lion's share of the work. Because oftentimes, what will end up happening once the collaboration is over, the other person that didn't put in as much work as you is going to want to stand up there beside you, wherever it is, if it's a film, a project, or whatever, and they're going to want to take half the credit, and they only did 20% of the work. So to alleviate that and to head that off, make sure that you have it outlined in writing So there are no misunderstandings. Again, memorandum of understanding. It doesn't have to be a long, drawn out contract. Again, it could just have what each person is bringing to the collaboration, which each person is going to do during and after the collaboration. So that's your tip for today. I hope that helps to your success.